Hello again. This is Interchange 1 5th edition Grammar Focus Unit 2. Today I'm going to teach Unit 2. So if you look at the content, we've got simple present and WH questions and statements on page 10 and exercise A in the same page. So present simple has got a structure. We've got two structures. The first one is the question form is the interrogative, while we have WH question word plus do or does, one of them according to the subject, plus the subject and a base and a question mark. This is an interrogative form of a sentence. Then how do you answer this sentence? We will have the second structure, which is subject plus a base. Look at the example. What do you do? I work in a cafe. So these are present simple sentences. Now, what we need here regarding auxiliary verbs, we have verb to be, verb to do, and verb to have. But here we only need verb to do, which includes do and does. Do is used with I, they, we, you, and plural names, and does is used with he, she, it, and singular names. So let's go to page 10 on Grammar Focus on Interchange 1. So Interchange 1 has some grammar sections. In Unit 2, on page 10, we have simple present WH questions and statements. Now look at the first example. What do you do? So it is asking about your job, about your occupation, about your work. So this is a general statement because present simple is used to ask about or to refer to or to talk about your routine of life, your work, your daily routines, your daily activities, actions that are repeated, or some factual events. So the first example, what do you do? The answer is I'm a student. I have a part-time job too. The second one, where do you work? So we have a WH question where work, then an auxiliary verb according to the subject because the subject is you, so we have to have do. Then work is a base. I work at a restaurant. Here we have subject plus base. And where do you go to school? So this is again a present simple sentence, which is interrogative, and the answer is I go to the University of Texas. So what does Ami do? Here we've had do, but here see we have does, and does. So do is used with plural subjects and does is used with singular subjects. Here we have Ami, she, and she, so they are singular subjects. That's why we have does. What does Ami do? She's a dancer. Where does she work? She works at a dance company. She travels too. See, we have s here because the subject is singular. Here we didn't have s because the subject was I is regarded as a plural subject. So I, they, we, you, they don't need an s here. So but when you have she, he, it, we need a third person singular s. Then how does she like it? She loves it. See, we have s also. We have got a note here. Just take a look at here. With I, you, and they, we have to say work, take, study, teach, do, go, have without s. But here with he, she, and it, that has not been mentioned here, we have to say works, takes, studies, teaches, does, goes, has. So now you can go to Grammar Plus on page 133. You can find an activity relates to these. But here we will do the first activity. Activity A, complete these conversations. Then practice with a partner. The first one has been done. Look. What do you do? I'm a full student. I study the piano. That's the first one. Then A. And so we need a WH question word. And where do you, then a base, which can be go. So where do you go to school? I go to the Brooklyn School of Music. Wow. here you can use how. How do you like your classes? The base is what? Is there, is like. So I like them a lot. What Tanya do? So Tanya is a singular noun, so you have to use this, as I mentioned. So what does Tanya do? She's a teacher. So teacher is a noun, so we make it a verb, we change it to a verb. She teaches an art class at a school in Denver. So we have to add S to teach because the singular subject. She teaches. And what about Ryan? Where he work? So that's the end of the second example. Then we have the third one. What Bruce and Ivy do? So we have a plural name because Bruce and Ivy means two people. So we have to use do. What do Bruce and Ivy do? They work at an Italian restaurant. It is really good. That is nice. What is Ivy's job? Well, she manages, you have S with she, the finances, and Bruce works in the kitchen. Works, you have to have S. Where does Ali work? Again, because Ali is some singular, so you have to have this. Where does Ali work? He works or he studies at the university. But see, he a part-time job. So if he has a part-time job, it means he works. He doesn't study. It doesn't mean study. So he works at the university. He has a part-time job. He has a part-time job. Why we use has? Because we have he. See, he, she. You have to use has. But if the subject is you have to use had. This is the base form. Okay, really, what does he do? He works office work, or he does office work, because you have work, so you can use does. He does office work. It means he works in the office. How does he like it? Because we have he, we have to have does. How does he like it? Not much, but he earns some extra money to spend, or he has some extra money to spend, or he takes. So some verbs can be used. Okay, so that's the end of Unit 2 Grammar Focus. Thanks for your attention. Bye bye.